Hello, everyone. Welcome to, oh my gosh, this is epic. Welcome to Thoughts with Cameron. My name is Cameron, obviously, and today I'm here with two special guests here.
It's me, Seth.
Seth Robertos.
Yeah.
Well, I want a cool name. I just have
Seth
Smith.
Robertos and Michaela Smith.
Michaela.
Michaela.
Metallica.
It's like Metallica, but Metallica.
I know. That's my name on
That's pretty
Nintendo.
cool.
Wait, what is?
It's Metallica. That's my username on Nintendo. Like,
That's
like your
actually
Nintendo
pretty
Switch?
Sick.
no,
Uh,
like Mario Kart on
well,
my phone.
Speaking about Nintendo Switch, I pre-ordered Animal Crossing, and it comes out on Friday next week.
It does.
I am very, very
Can I
excited.
Can I play it? 'Cause I don't have money.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what it is.
I
Animal
love
Crossing?
Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I play it every day
Every day?
on my Nintendo DS.
Which Animal Crossing is that?
I don't
New
know.
Leaf?
Probably. No.
I used to have a 3DS. Then my mom sold it to my cousin.
Yeah.
I never got a 3DS. I
Wait,
never
so
got
what-
any DS.
Wait. So what were we here to talk about?
Oh,
right,
yes.
right.
Today on Thoughts with Cameron, we're going to talk about our futures. You know, because everyone's afraid of the future and afraid of change.
Actually,
Whoa, what's that?
got
It's
my,
a fabric envelope.
I've got
That's
my 18th birthday coming up this Sunday.
That is in the future.
That is a big future.
Hey,
That's
we're
a big
18.
future thing.
Yeah, imagine being the youngest one here.
Do you have to get
Loser.
fingerprinted?
No.
My friend did.
Well,
Is
if
he
if
an
you're-
illegal immigrant?
I have
Probably.
before because I was working as a respite.
Close that.
Okay.
You're working as a what?
As a respite, watching special needs kids, aka my sister, and so I had to get fingerprinted.
Oh,
for that.
I thought AIDS like the disease. I don't know why I thought that. And I feel guilty for thinking
When did
it
I
and
say
saying it now.
AIDS?
You said special AIDS.
No, I said special.
No,
needs.
just like special needs.
AIDS victims.
I'm pretty sure she said special needs. She aids special needs.
My bad.
Yeah, geez. Seth.
Future.
The
Yeah,
future.
yeah.
So, Sethery, where
it.
do you plan, or what are your plans for the next, 3 years?
3 years.
Yeah, just about.
Well,
Like-
I'm gonna go on a mission.
Yeah, an LDS mission. Where do you hope to go on said
Did
mission?
you just say LDS? Excuse me.
Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm
Thank
so sorry.
you. The disrespect. Okay, thank you.
Okay, honestly, I have no clue. I'm really picky eater, so I was thinking like stateside because that's less weird food. But then again, people eat meatloaf here, and that's disgusting.
I like meatloaf.
That is.
I like
It's
meatloaf.
literally ketchup-soaked, soggy meat.
It's not
I've
ketchup.
never
It's
made
barbecue sauce.
I've never ate it with either one of those.
What do you eat? Ranch? Mustard?
Let me just eat the my mom just makes really moist.
Well, even if it is pretty moist,
Meatloaf.
you're supposed to put barbecue sauce on it.
Although I did hear Virginia has a lot of barbecue.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea how good the brisket and
Ooh, I
Yeah.
want brisket
now.
now.
Be good.
Yeah, now I'm hungry for some brisket.
I haven't eaten today.
You need to eat, Seth.
Dude, today I was taking a
did-
shower
I
and
did
then I
good
almost
last
passed out. So then I got out of the shower and I ate food, cereal. Fun facts.
I love
And that-
cereal.
So I'll go on a mission, and after that, I might go to Dixie State.
You know, I was actually seriously considering going to Dixie State.
Yeah, I know. I was really excited.
But the problem is their film program is poopy. And they don't really have a good TV broadcasting / sports broadcasting. And since UVU is going to have a really good... UVU just has a really good
UVU is
program
kind of expensive,
in
though.
general. I mean, it's not as cheap as... Yeah, Eric, this is the podcast. Welcome, Eric, to the podcast. Life. So, Michaela has left, and now Eric is in the podcast. Put those headphones on, Eric. But to continue with what I was saying, yes, UVU is a little more expensive than Dixie, but UVU is a much closer, and it's got a much better program.
Can you hear that, though?
Not really.
Hello?
I can make it so you hear that better.
It's not even that much more expensive.
Yeah, it's not really that much more expensive, but if you think about the amount of scholarships Dixie has offered me, they offered me
Oh,
like
true.
$5,000 in scholarships. All right, Eric, you're not allowed to touch those. Only me, the moderator, is.
Hey,
Yeah.
can you give me... All right,
the
can
rules.
you...
All right, welcome everyone. Eric Ludke. He's kind of been here for a few seconds,
Yeah.
but here's his epic intro. Eric Ludke.
If you ready...
Hey, stop.
Hey,
Michaela, I'm the moderator,
Hey,
not you.
Michaela, he's the moderator, Michaela.
Do the green one.
Moderator. Eric Ludke.
Yeah. You.
Hey.
This is a
I'm going to have to beep that out now.
this is a family podcast. Stop
I'm
laughing.
legitimately posting
should-
this.
You should beep the you should
Oh,
We
hey,
have an
Nate.
intruder.
Eric Ludke doesn't make any of his videos.
Every video that says Eric Ludke made it is a lie.
it's a lie.
He's been forcing
Okay.
Cameron and Oakley Dalton
This is true.
to pump out videos every
Kate, Michaela,
week for
stop.
him, and he just slaps his name right on there. He didn't even go to New York.
Hey Cameron, when you say you gotta this out, you should every time is said, you gotta it out. So when I say you that has to be bleeped, but then when you're like, I gotta this out, it's gonna be like,
Can
I
you
gotta
let me
beep
listen to?
this out.
Bye.
Sorry, I
Alright.
just thought that'd be.
Okay.
Anyway,
That was
what
a
we were talking
stupid
about
idea.
colleges.
Yeah, college and stuff.
Oh. Honestly, if you're going to college for film, do you even have to go to college?
No.
Well, so the difference is I'm
Unless it's a
going
film
for
school.
TV broadcasting, not just film.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I am not. I don't think. Oh, I think I'm gonna go to college, but not for film at all. Actually.
Business
You go to a-
management
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. Business,
well,
advertising.
but you want to go into more of TV production instead of like film, right?
No, I
Heck,
want to go
even-
into film.
Even graphic design sounds fun because I was
Like film, like Hollywood film.
Yeah, Hollywood film.
Eric will be doing Hollywood while I be doing ESPN and or news.
And I
I
will
will-
be doing.
And I will watch you.
I'm gonna be a
every day.
YouTuber with 8 views.
I'm gonna
Nice.
be.
Weekly.
I'm
See,
gonna
Well, this
be
is going
a,
on
I
my
I'm
YouTube.
gonna
I
be
wanna do
YouTuber
something-
with 16 views.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wanna go into like I don't know. I just want to make stuff.
I just want to make podcasts.
I mean,
Makes
Podcasts are so fun to me.
television, movies.
which
I'm
I'm
gonna be
doing
a
right now.
Minecraft YouTube.
Oh my goodness, how long have you been there? I was. And then
Hey.
I
All right, that's it. You're
literally
getting
just
muted.
left. Sorry.
Nope,
I'm
you're muted
muted?
now.
Can I talk again?
Nope.
Unless you're
Hi,
talking
guys,
about the
I'm
topic.
back. Oh, okay. I'm back on the topic.
Okay, keep talking about future.
Future?
Like, do you plan on going? Are you LDS? Or, I mean, sorry, a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints?
Yes.
Or do you plan on going on a mission?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
You don't get to choose.
Yeah, but-
honestly, I always say that I don't care. Nowhere. That's crazy.
like, if you had a
like
preference-
Africa or something like that. But I really do want to go to Germany. That'd be so cool. Somewhere
Germany?
Europe.
You know, Europe is very
I
hard.
always think
Yeah,
of
Europe would be
like
fun.
little Hitler boys in Germany. Have
Because
you
of
guys seen, like,
Jojo
Little-
Rabbit.
Have you guys seen the like Little Hitler on YouTube where it's all just like dull and gray and there's just like Little Hitler? That is
What?
exactly how I imagine all of
Does
it.
anybody else know what he's talking about?
No,
No.
but I want
Really?
to.
None
No.
of you.
The
I
most
want
experience
to.
I have with Germany
I'll
is
show you
Jojo
guys.
Rabbit.
That's a great movie.
Oh, I
It
want
is.
to watch that.
Am I the only
Same.
one here that wants to go into cinema, making movies?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to making movies,
Here, yes.
Cool.
but I want to do TV broadcasting.
I think you'd go well into that.
Yeah.
I just want to make stories, really good movies. I need to pronunciate better. Really good movies, and also, YouTube could be cool, like a Peter McKinnon sort of thing. But that's not where I want to stop my career. Like I just want to go into movies. Direct.
I don't even know
YouTube
who
just
Peter
sounds like a
McKinnon
good
is.
time. Just
Yeah,
sounds fun.
anyone can
sounds
do
like a hobby.
YouTube.
And
It gets
yeah.
you money.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
you're
okay, if you
successful.
treat it as a hobby, it's not gonna get you money. If you treat it as your job, it can.
Well,
Okay,
YouTube as a
I
hobby
know,
can
I
most
know.
definitely
I
make
agree.
you
I
money.
disagree.
YouTube is a
Do you know
hobby
who?
is
Do you know
just-
who What's Inside
Sorry,
is?
you can't.
Yes.
But like,
What's Inside? The husband is an engineer, but he makes almost as I'd say probably half as much on his YouTube as he does.
but how much time does he put to maintain?
He posts like 1 to 2 videos a month on his YouTube.
Also, yeah, if you
Dang.
treat it
It's
like a
just for
super,
fun.
like a hobby that you love to do.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you'd
do
love to do.
frequently.
Yeah.
But if you do it if you do YouTube to make money, it's not going to be as fun.
Yeah.
So you probably won't become successful. 'Cause
Okay,
if
but
you-
you also have to. Most people, not this guy. Most people usually have to like put in work to maintain it.
Well, yeah. I mean,
That's
I
it,
guess
that's
Peter
if-
McKinnon and like Daniel Schiffer.
Yeah.
Well, no.
I don't even know who those guys
Daniel
are.
Schiffer has jobs.
Yeah, because he gets commissioned, but he like kind of does
MKBHD?
YouTube on the side.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
he
it's his
treats it like a
second job.
Well,
Kinda.
MKBHD is
Could
kind
be.
of like a tech review
I
guy.
feel like
Yeah.
YouTube would be best as
His
a
videos
hobby,
are so
and then if it got
They're
good,
cool.
then you can put in effort. But
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's how most people are.
Even then, it's probably more fun to just have a job and keep YouTube as something that you enjoy.
Well, yeah, that's usually what happens. Like, people just start
That
as a
does
hobby,
make
and then
you
it gets, like,
And,
more
well-
money. And they're like, oh, I'm getting more money here than I am with my job, so I might as well put my time into the YouTube rather than my job. But they still have their other job.
Well,
They
a
just
lot
don't
of
put as
people,
much time into that.
a lot of people do quit their jobs.
Once they start getting big. Yeah.
Which honestly,
And it's around like 100,000 subscribers that
I
you'll
agree.
see that.
honestly, I could see that
Really?
being beneficial, but also YouTube, I feel like is just so like superficial, and you don't know because it went up really, really fast. So that means that it's very possible that it could go down really, really fast,
That's
and you
true.
could just lose everything.
You
Yeah,
can
but what is
make-
there really out there to rival YouTube in the way that it makes videos?
Nothing yet.
No,
But
yeah.
also, what if just interests
IGTV.
change? Because not only is that a threat for YouTube, but also just creators, because your views and subscriber count is always fluctuating. Like, you might have 2 million subscribers, but only hitting 10,000 views, if even, now that you're irrelevant.
Yeah, you always have to be relevant, like, to your audience and to.
That's why tech review,
Never fall out,
yeah.
because there's always new tech.
Also how-to videos.
And
Always
Minecraft
useful.
videos
Minecraft
never die.
Videos never die.
Cutie Pie makes great Minecraft content.
Minecraft. Can't think of the name. Why can't I think of the
Terraria.
name? The name, the
Mario
word.
Kart.
4K cropped
Fortnite.
videos.
Fortnite. hey.
Parodies. Minecraft parodies.
Parodies.
Oh,
Ooh,
Those
never
never
go
die.
out of style.
don't.
Like, do you guys remember Niga Higa?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's
I'm
Middle-
still subscribed to
middle
him.
school.
funny thing. He actually started a podcast. That's pretty much the only thing he does now.
Dang.
It's called Off the
Podcast?
Pill or something like that.
That
Yeah.
sounds fun.
There's a
Oh,
lot
why is
of
it called Off the
YouTubers.
Pill?
I don't know.
Is it
Probably
because he
he's off
takes
the pill.
Adderall and he's no
Something
longer
like
on
that.
Adderall?
Ooh.
That sounds like
Same. Actually, I took some yesterday.
I
so
love Adderall.
kind of
I've
on it.
taken it twice. It's
uh,
good.
I used to
I
What does it do for
took
you?
it.
Oh, it just makes me like,
extremely focused.
yeah. If I was on Adderall right now, dude, we would be on some weird conversation probably, and I would be like, you wouldn't be able to stop me talking, or you would, and then
do
I
you
would.
have ADD?
No, I do, but I'm not
Oh.
diagnosed because my parents don't want me to go on.
I guess
medication.
technically I'm not diagnosed because I
No
just,
one is ever
my
true.
dad.
So
So
what would
apparently it's
happen
easy.
if I took Adderall?
You'd
Because
just
I'm
be
not-
You'd
really
just be
focused?
super focused and have a lot of energy.
Would I be able to clean my room?
Yeah.
Oh, you'd be able to clean your room and the rest of your house.
Dude, that's what I did
Yeah.
yesterday. Not even
Dang.
joking.
One time I
That
was
sounds
really
like
nervous.
something I need to start using.
I cleaned my whole house
It's very
yesterday.
addictive, though.
It is very
Yeah.
addictive.
Very addictive.
Oh.
It's like it's like a what do you call it? It's whatever.
Meth.
Drugs.
It's meth.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to
A
say. but
methamphetamine.
yeah, it's
Methamphetamine.
That's a-
yeah.
Perfect,
One time
it's
I was
for
really
you.
nervous going on it.
Hey, look, it's
Carson!
It's Carson
I was
McMaster.
really nervous going on a date, and I took Adderall and a Red Bull.
Huh,
Oh, that's
no,
a
no,
bad
no, no,
idea.
You can't do caffeine and Adderall.
I did. It was
That's
so awesome.
bad.
It was very. It
Whenever
probably
I
was.
do that, I just start shaking.
No,
like,
I was
it's bad.
on top of the world. It was the best thing
I
ever.
couldn't do it.
It was a really good day.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds awesome.
Wait. So Seth, have you ever had like too much caffeine and just feel like,
No.
like?
I just had caffeine. I gotta go take a piss.
And now for Carson McMaster.
Hey, okay, and as Eric leaves to go take a piss, we have Carson McMaster join the show.
Oh my gosh.
All right, what's up?
Introduce
You
yourself.
put the headphones on. Put the headphones on. Hey, Michaela, stop! You're not the moderator. I am.
Oh, wow, you guys are doing a podcast. I love this.
Yeah. This
Introduce
is Carson
yourself.
McMaster, previous Thundervision member. Michaela, stop it!
Hey,
Hey, I
thank you.
got you. He was trying to stop me from doing that.
Thank
So
you. Wow, that's enough. You don't need sound
Stop
effects
the
for
hate.
a good podcast.
yes, you do.
No,
It's
you
funny,
don't. No, you don't. Stop.
Michaela.
Don't need sound effects. That's what makes podcasts tear each
But
other's
it's
apart.
fine. It's funny though.
It's entertaining.
It's entertaining.
Okay.
Well, if you...
Would you
Hey.
guys like to hear something really interesting about my job?
Yes,
Yeah, because
we're
this is
talking.
perfect,
We're
because-
talking about our futures.
Like
Oh,
next year, so it's
okay.
perfect.
So
Someone fresh out of high school.
I actually work
year.
at Village Inn. It's a suffering corporate company, but luckily we're a franchise, so our location's still up and running. But I'm a server at this job, and I
Good.
really like noticing and analyzing families that come in, and just how like scientific the world around us really is. And
In
so
what way?
I'll explain. I'll
Okay.
explain. So I noticed that in every family, there's always one black sheep, always one person that doesn't quite fit in with the rest of the family. And I was actually serving a table of 7, and I found the black sheep, and it was a middle child. And through jokes, I was able to find out their relationships with each other, found out that the oldest daughter was adopted, and she's really close with her mom. The youngest sibling was going through something rough, I don't know. But the middle child was being ignored, which was really interesting for me. So I wanted to see what would happen if I messed up his order, if his family would notice. So I went around the table asking every single person what their order was, and also asking them what their favorite number was, so I could just remember what their order is. Just helps me remember. And then it got down to the black sheep. And he had said nothing because he didn't order for himself. His older sister did. So if he can't even communicate what he wants, how is he supposed to, get it out to anyone? So he probably can't even communicate it with himself. And then his sister told me that he wants a banana crepe combo. So I was like, okay.
So good.
And
That
his favorite number was 50, and no one noticed that. Everyone was too busy. They're like, okay, everyone's putting their order in. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Let's talk about something else. And no one cared about a 7-year-old boy's favorite number. I doubt that everyone at that table knew what it was, which is really interesting. So I messed up his order, told the cook to make a banana crepe and a strawberry crepe combo. And so I got around the table and gave them their food. But before that, I gave the youngest sibling some bad news. And I made sure that subject 50 would hear it. And I said, we don't have any mac and cheese, but I'll tell the cook to make you a very special hamburger so we get your order right. And then at the end of my sentence, I made eye contact with subject 50. And he reacted pretty normally, like, oh yeah, they're taking care of my siblings, I get it. And then they continued. Then I started giving out everyone's food. They got it all correct. And then I gave subject 50's his food, and it was wrong. And then I asked the whole table, is everyone happy with their food? And every single person said yes, even subject 50. He knew what he wanted because he told his sister to tell me. But he didn't want to deliver bad news that I got it wrong. And then I told subject 50, I was like, are you sure you got what you wanted? And he goes, yes, one more time. And I say, well, that's interesting because you didn't order the strawberry crepe combo. You actually ordered the banana crepe combo. And what if I told you that the cooks had already made it and we're going to give you both crepes? And so he got to eat 2 crepes that day, and his family realized that they messed up a little bit without realizing that I messed up a 7-year-old boy's order. And they left more than a 20% tip that day. So they were very pleasantly surprised with their experience. Anyways, that's my story.
So if you want to get tipped more, give them more food.
True. Also
Or
teach
make
them
them
love
realize the
lesson.
flaws.
Well, if
Make
you-
them realize their
actually-
own flaws.
Actually, I've been conducting other experiments. If you want to get tipped more, ask your customers to draw. If you give them a piece of paper and some crayons, you actually get more than 20% tips if you ask them to draw. And
Interesting.
Or if they're analytical, if they're right-brained, they'll have fun drawing. But if they're analytical people, ask them to just tell you their favorite numbers and why. And then they'll have a pleasant experience either being creative or being analytical. So then they'll enjoy the experience. But most importantly, just crack lots of jokes.
And
Make
you get
lots
paid
of
more.
puns. Yes, absolutely. Anyways, this is my guest star appearance. My name is Carson McMaster, and I'm out.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, well, we probably better wrap up this episode of Thoughts with Cameron.
I have
Michaela and
been
Seth, would
a
you like
thought
to
with Cameron.
give yourself your own outros before I outro the show?
Seth, a thought with Cameron.
I am Michaela. Didn't really say much, but also a thought with Cameron.
Thank you guys,
is.
and I'll see you next time on Thoughts with Cameron.